And so the season begins for the Fresh. It is Monday, March the 17th, 2025. I'm about 17 days behind where I like to start, but it is still only 37 degrees today, and I am out and about. Went to the gym early today so I could get a good head start. Picked up a wash job while I was there because someone saw my truck parked out front. Then they saw my shirt as I was exiting the locker room and said, "Hey, hook me up." So I did on the spot. That was a nice way to start the day. Then I went to the shop. I did my pre-wash routine, which pretty much looks like getting everything set up for the day, starting every bit of equipment, using every bit of equipment just to make sure that everything's running, including my Flow Pro, making sure that it is operating correctly, and it always does. And now I am en route to opportunity 1 of 3 on the day. This is a very small house wash that I do every year. Should only take me a little while. Then I will head north to Springboro, Ohio, and I will wash a composite deck and patio that I wash every year. And then while in Springboro, I will wash a rather large home. And all 3 of these opportunities came by way of my text blast, which I did maybe a week and a half ago. Landed me about 40 jobs to start the season, and the calls continue to come in. Landed another opportunity, which was a new one this morning, set up for about 2 weeks from now. So off to the races with wash season 2025, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm only going to video that bigger house wash today, and I hope to use the cheap shot, so this should be fun. Stay tuned. So a slight change in plans. I have decided to use the cheap shot on this small house. Hard to believe that it can get so dirty so quickly. Cheap shot should make quick work of this. So I am shooting, around 1% through 200 feet of hose. This is the Harbor Freight 3/4 inch hose. Many have asked me what size hose should they use with the cheap shot. I highly recommend that you use a 3/4 inch hose. I also recommend that you do not run through the 1/2 inch hose reel. I do have 3/4 inch by 18 inch hose reels. I should say 18 inch hose reels that have 3/4 inch manifold. They're on my website. You'll see that at the bottom of the screen. So yeah.
Fresh rinse on the block, we scrub Ohio clean. Cheap shot, soft wash, got that powerful sheen. House washing tanks fill, we reign supreme. Roof washing magic, it's more than it seems. Rinse it down, fresh style, never say never. Spraying dreams like rain in any weather. Ohio gleams bright, we light it up together. Every house, every roof, looking better than ever. Woo! Hop on the scene with my rinse machine, blasting dirt away like it's never been seen. Soft wash, soft touch, supreme team. Turn your roof to a dream where the shingles gleam. Rinse it down, fresh style, never say never. Spraying dreams like rain in any weather. Ohio gleams bright, we light it up together. Every house, every roof, looking better than ever. We own this town with our rinse and rev. Every roof, washing moment.
All right, here we are in Springboro, Ohio, for opportunity 2 of 3 on the day. Going to be using the cheap shot. I have 200 feet of 3/4 inch garden hose pulled out using the red gun that comes standard with every cheap shot purchase of the cheap shot plug and play. I've washed here before. You can see it's dirty, and they're doing some repair work. So I have a feeling they're going to be painting. I don't know that for sure. So I'm just going to hose down, rinse down this Plant Life, and then we're going to throw 1% or so up here and get this house washed for these fine folks. Okay, we have transitioned over to soap, and we're going to start here at the bottom, work our way up. Should be no problem for the cheap shot. Cheap shot! Cheap shot! Takes about 40-45 seconds to transition through 200 feet of hose. I'm choosing to use the black hose from Harbor Freight at 60 psi, and again I'm choosing to use the 79cc water pump from Harbor Freight. So it only has about 60 to 70 psi, and for that reason Flexzilla just isn't ideal, because if it gets any kink in it whatsoever, there's not enough pressure for it to unkink the kink. So it gets a little kinky and you can't unkinky it. But this black hose with the blue stripe, $69 for 100 feet, and I've got 200 feet hooked up. It works nice. So far so good. I've got a wind working against me, but even with the wind, you can see, well, you probably can't see, I can get well above the 2-story line there. All right, we've kind of pivoted a little bit to the front of the house. I'm gonna wash all this for these fine folks. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's just the mood I'm in today. This is a great neighborhood. I've washed a ton of homes in this neighborhood, including that one. A number of these on this street, and it kind of circles around. This is a nice little community. They put me in their Facebook neighborhood group, and I offer a little discount.
Roll up to the scene, looking so pristine. Cheap shot in my hand, my secret machine. Lights gleam off the concrete, is shining bright. Fresh rinse flow, got it feeling so right. Ready wash systems, help me get it done. House washing magic under that deep sun. Roof shining new like it's never been touched. Concrete so clean, you'd swear it got brushed. Fresh rinse glow, making every surface sing. One spray away from reflections that bling. Cheap shot, soft wash, keeping this vibe supreme. Turn grime to shine like a dream machine.
Well, interestingly, this, what would be the south side, isn't much cleaner than the north side. Got lots of mold there on that window. See if we can zoom in there for you. Cheap Shot will take good care of that. All right, kind of have a falling hill here, so let's get down here and let's see how well the Cheap Shot does as we work our way up. From way down here, so you can see, got a nice hill to it. Again, 200 feet of 3/4 inch garden hose and a pretty good wind working against us. Yeah, we'll get there. Never fear. All right, here we go. Play the wind, baby. Play the wind like a golfer. Yep, we got it. Sometimes if you stand up near the house, you kind of prevent the wind a little bit. All right. You can see, without any rinsing, and that was unedited. Did well. The only downfall thus far is that I do not have a remote system set up for it yet. But I am working on a remote system, trying to do it at a cost-effective rate. It gets too expensive, it's no longer a cheap shot. All right, as we approach this north side, you can see it really came out nice. Very, very nice. And now we'll rinse.